Morning.
فرجيني بلوزتك كتير حلوة.
حلوة جبتها من نيويورك.
مهضومة كتير. التخصير انت بما انه ضعيفة طالع من ورا تاخد العقل. سيدي مش وقت هلا. هيدي دمي سيزون مش صوف.
Hi guys. I apologize in advance if my grandma is about to yell. I can't say. Okay, hold on. My room is so messy right now that like I'm a little overstimulated. Where's my chapstick? Hi, Evie. Okay, let me see. Morning, Riley. Hi, Ghost World. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. No. You want chopstick? Hi, Kira. Hold on, guys. You actually don't see how messy my room is right now. It's a nightmare. An actual nightmare. So how are you guys? Today I have a big presentation. It's not big, it's just a presentation, and I have to stand up in front of my whole class, and it's scary. But let's get ready real quick. I made my coffee. You're studying business. I don't understand how your school season works. So like right now it's summer, but you're not on summer break, right? I'm doing good. How are you, Mr. Indian Army? Okay. You have 4 terms. We have 4 terms too. 4 waves. Oh, wait, no. Are terms the same as semesters? Because in that case, we have 2. I think it's time to say goodbye to my road. I think she's dying. Fuck, it's cold. November 28th. Nice, nice, nice. You gonna do anything? Or are you just gonna stay home, watch TV? You know, sometimes those are like the best way to like do holidays. You know? Hi, JR. Where am I from? I'm from Lebanon. Not the Lebanon army, though. My skin is so bad. I have a pimple. This one, it hurts so bad. Like, you can't see it that much. Like, you know, some pimples look really big and aren't painful, and others, like, look really small and are painful. Yeah. Yeah. Today is November 13th. Yeah. How does that make you feel, JR? Hi, Laksh. DJ Khaled is Lebanese. Is he? Is he? I don't think he is. Evie. Lebanon is in Asia. In case you didn't know, God painted you pretty and a bitch. And oh, guys, I did something really crazy yesterday. I love you so much. I love you so much. Look at this girl. Yesterday I went to work and I got off at like 9, and then I was like, I had a project due at 10 p.m. So right after work I went to the bar and I worked on my project. I was like, oh my god, this is like adulting for real. Like, if this is not what being an adult is like, going to the bar to do your work, then I don't know what is. 2005 November 13th, the date that my favorite wrestler Eddie oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I do speak French. No, I don't sing. DJ Khaled is Palestinian. Yeah, I thought he wasn't Lebanese. I just didn't know what he was. Her name is Evie. Oh, look at her. Oh my god, yesterday I took pictures with her. We had like the cutest. Also, I took screenshots of these to use them as memes. Wait, feel free to use, oh no, you can't screenshot because there's the chat. But this is my new meme. And then this is another one. I already used them and it was really funny. But anyway, this was me and Evie last night. This fan is gonna be the death of me. Look at us. She was so cute. Look how she was laying. She was like snuggled. So cute. And then I have another dog. Her name is Millie. She's not here right now because she's mad at me. Millie has a crazy attitude today. R.I.P. to Eddie. R.I.P. Eddie. Jeff Buckley's birthday is in 4 days. Who's Jeff Buckley? Guys, sometimes you make me feel so uncultured. Hi, Lega. Hi, Hyper Gamer. Guys, I'm gonna practice my presentation with you. Are you so excited? You should be. You should be. Your wife Kira's here? Yeah, I know. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, I need my eye cream because I feel like my eyes are so dry right now. Hold on. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. I tried this strawberry apricot Red Bull. I used to be really into Red Bulls, and then I was like, no, like this is actually like so bad for me. So now I only drink them like once in a while, and it's not good. My coworker was like, this one's the best one. That's why I got it, but it's not good. The OG Red Bull is the best one. You just can't beat it. You just can't beat it. God painted you pretty. Monsters. I don't think I've ever had a monster, actually. Yeah. Hi, Bitcoin Obama. Long time. Your picture perfect. You don't need no frame, 'cause you'll be hanging on my mind for don't know how many days. That song stuck in my head. Guys, country music makes me feel like I believe in love. You know, like the way these men sing about women. Maybe they're not all terrible. Actually, country singers are actually terrible people. But it's okay. It's the intention. Hi, Maria. God painted you pretty, and I bet you got a heart of gold. Country music is scary. Why is it scary? I need to put you on Morgan Wallen. He's my hubby. My hubby for real. Me and him are like... Okay, guys, I just want to preface for the 16 people that are here. First of all, like the stream. And second of all, as you see, there's a girl called Conan Gray in the chat. Her name is Maria. She is a menace. Okay, so don't test her. And that's all I have to say. Yeah, hold on. God painted you pretty, and I bet you got a heart of gold. You want me to help you? You want me to help you up? Relax, relax. Yeah, I got this new shirt when I went to New York from H&M. What do you think? It's so business. But I love how the waist is snatched. Hold on. Standing on business. Isn't it so cute? For my presentation. It's literally just 2% of my grade, but it's like my reputation, you know? Like, it's not about the grade, it's about like showing people who I am. You know what I'm saying? Period. You guys really like labels in the chat, huh? Okay. Let us begin with the makeup. It's about pride. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours and take what's ours. Yeah, Tanner. You tell them. Is that even how the song goes? And take what's ours. I'm feeling weird energy in the chat today. Where's Mahini? Can someone text Mahini and tell her Christy is waiting for her? I need my girl in the chat. I love you guys too, though. Okay, this is gonna be really cold. I'm like preparing myself mentally. Are you telling me that you don't like how my face looks right now? There are no unfavorable shadows on my face, buddy. They're all favorable. I'm just kidding. Hey, let's not start, guys. Okay, here, I'll try to put the light up. I have to hang it like on my phone, so I don't know if it works, you know? Your picture perfect, you don't need no frame, and you'll be hanging on my mind for don't know how many days. Yeah, it won't stay. It won't stay. Hi, Madison. Hi, Nande. It's so cold, bro. I know. I know. God painted you pretty, and I bet you could. I guess I could, like, tape it. Whatever. Here, I'll put my phone down. Damn, now you got me overthinking it. Whoever said that, fuck you. Wait. Your first gymnastics competition of the season is Saturday. Let's go. Where are we going today? Okay, let me tell you what I'm doing today. First, I went to the gym. I did half an hour of core. And now it's 9:43. I have my presentation at 11:30. And I have my class with Vichy until 2:30. And then we come home. I have to take my grandma to run errands. After that, I'm going to go on like a 6-mile run. Okay, because the weather's nice. And then I'm going to walk my dogs. And then I'm going to go, maybe I'll run inside actually to see my gym crush. Maybe he is there today. And then after that, so I've been on TikTok, okay? I'm not the biggest TikTok girly, but now that my Instagram is gone, I have to be somewhere. So I'm on TikTok. You guys should follow me at Christy Kazi. But anyway, I'm like scrolling, okay? And then there's these Chili's drinks. Apparently Chili's came out with these margaritas that are apparently insanely good. Like everybody's talking about them. So I'm going to try those margaritas. And that is all today. Tomorrow I have to study. Slay. What about you, Maria? Tell me what you did, and I want details. Thanks, Chandler. Alsut. It's the whitest name. It doesn't get whiter than this. Vahini told me she won't be able to join live today. So sad. It's okay, I have you guys. You, me, we're face to face, but we don't see eye to eye. You know, since Vahini isn't here, I can bring this bad boy out. Let's plug you in. Let's plug you in, shall we? Boom. Yellow. Kaku kaku. Sorry. I've been feeling really ugly, guys. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like the winter ugly air is like getting to me. Kaku kaku. Okay, wake up. School. Finish school. Fought with a 9-year-old. Went to the supermarket. Went home. Made food. And now I'm here. And I'm gonna do a movie night. What are you gonna watch? And what did you cook? Did a chemistry test? How was your test? And Riley, oh, you're studying for business. Guys, can we go back to summer? We're all studying too much. You made pasta. Yum. My favorite pasta at the moment is either a feta pasta that I make at home, or at the restaurant I work at, we have the most bust chicken piccata. Like, if you say pasta, I'm gonna say chicken piccata. Yesterday, a guy, he came in and he was like ordering takeout. He was like, do you remember me? And people are always like, do you remember me? And I never fucking remember them. Like, if you tipped me $100, I'll remember you. But like, other than that, I'm not gonna remember you. But anyway, this guy, he's like, his personality is very, like, he's gay. And he's one of those gays that are like, yeah, girl, you know, those kind of guys. And so I was like chit-chatting with him. And he was like, what's your favorite pasta? And I was like, chicken piccata. And then he was like, I was just testing you because you said it was your favorite last time and I wanted to see if you're being honest. Like, bitch, you don't test me. The fuck? Who do you think you are to test me? But anyway, he was testing me. And I was like, so are you going to try it? And he said, yeah. And then he was like, I want a good mocktail. And I was like, you should try the... Anyway, I told him a mocktail he should try. I feel like if I say too much, you guys are going to, like, know where I work. Even though a lot of you do know where I work. But anyway, I make him a little mocktail. And then he goes, wait, are you sure there's no alcohol in here? I was like, yeah, it's a mocktail. And he was like, no, like, not one drop because, like, I'll go to jail. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Of course you're unforgettable, Maria. You leave a lasting impression. And everywhere you go, you leave a lasting impression. Chicken piccata and a side salad. Hi, Mike. Mike? Hawkslong, bro. So yeah, that happened at work yesterday. What else happened at work yesterday? I always have the craziest shit happen to me. People are so rude. You know what's something I really hate about the US? The concept of curbside. I hate it. I hate it. I just do, okay? I love being in the car and doing curbside, but because I work in a restaurant, people are like, yeah, I'm going to order curbside. They order, okay, 2 bags of food. And I feel like a peasant going outside in minus 10 degrees to hand them their bags. And then they're sitting comfortably in their cars and they don't tip. Like, I feel like a servant. And I just hate it because I'm always like, what the fuck? Like, why can't you, like, get out of your car and, like, pick it up? I don't understand, like, why? Unless, like, you know, they're, like, disabled or they're old. But, like, it's usually, like, a 30-year-old in a BMW. Hi, Sean. You finished exams? How was it? You know who didn't finish exams? Riley. Curbside is this thing where people order. So we have it in, like, grocery stores, restaurants, like, yeah, grocery stores and restaurants, I think. And it's like basically you call the store and you're like, hi, I have an order for that name. And they come out and they give it to you. You don't get out of your car. And that's curbside. You, me. They won't allow tips for curbside. They will allow, but people have the nerve. I'll be like, here you go. I'll give them the machine because I'm not gonna hold it for you. Like, you can hold it. Thank you. And so I'll hand it to them and I'll be like, you can hit the green button. And then when they hit the green button, it'll say, like, how much do you want to tip? And sometimes they literally look me in the eye and say, no tip. And I'm like, have a great day. And I turn around and I get my ass back inside because that's the name of the game. You gotta hate the, what do they say? Oh, hello. They say don't hate the players. Hate the rules, don't hate the players, something like that. But I'm gonna hate the players. I don't care. Hi, twin. Yeah. But thank God I don't work today. Like, I need a break. Yesterday I laid in bed and I was like looking at the out my window and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, I'm like, where am I going? Where am I going? Like, where am I going right now? And then after beating myself up for a little bit, I decided to get up and go to the gym. I didn't come to any conclusions. I just got up. Yeah, Riley wants to work with music. We're like Venus and Mars. We're like different stars. I can buy cookie for you, Maria. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was your question about my eyebrows? I didn't see it. I just like. Do you ever have days where you're like, you don't want to touch your face? Okay, I need to hurry up. Yeah, today I feel like I don't want to touch my face. Like, I have so much acne that it's like, it hurts to touch it. And I hate that. Um, you should make an Insta account where you play guitar. Are you talking to me or Riley? Oh, 0 because RIP. Okay, you know what, Sean? You don't have to rub it in my face. You don't have to hit me where it hurts. I'm just kidding. A stable 9 to 5 is better than living without certainty. I can see that, especially like if you have a family and stuff, but a lot of people really like the chase of not knowing like what they're gonna make, you know? And I like the concept of you work really hard, you make a lot of money. That's why I've been in the serving industry for so long. It's because if I don't work, I don't make money, and if I work a lot, I make a lot of money. Um, but where was I going with that? Oh, but if you're like working really hard and there's no guarantee you're gonna make money, then it's like, I don't know. Because the huzz. Yeah, I vote make a different account and maybe like, don't show your face. Like you can literally just like be playing guitar and singing without showing your face. But you gotta give people a reason to follow you. Like you gotta be different. Maybe like have a pet in the background or something. That way people are like, oh, who is this account? And then they're like, oh, the girl who plays guitar and has a pet in the background. And then they're gonna be like, oh, now I know who it is. Yeah. A stable 9 to 5 is better than is a propaganda pushed by the rich to keep us complacent. Yeah. But like I also like most people need that stability, you know? Everyone knows your voice, okay. But here's the thing, Riley. It's always cringe until it's not. Like, imagine how cringe it was for Alex Earl to start posting on social media. You don't think people made fun of her? Where are those people now? Where are those people now? I mean, it doesn't have to be an animal. It could be like you could do like, oh my god, I'm like, I should be getting paid for this. You could have like mugs. If you have like really nice mugs, like I'm thinking I love mugs, and you could have like a mug by the guitar every time. And it's like a different mug every time. And it's like maybe a festive mug. I don't know what I'm saying, but I think it's a really good idea in my head. I'm like picturing it. But those ideas are always like when they come to real life, it's like so disappointing because it was good in my head, you know? What do you think? That's cute, yeah. Or like um I don't know, like the way I see social media, it's like let's say like you want your main thing to be you playing guitar and singing, okay? It doesn't mean it has to be the reason you go viral, okay? Like you could post like something so random and it goes viral and people are gonna go to your account and they're gonna see. A lot of people aren't gonna follow you for the guitar because that's not what they want, but a lot of people are gonna see it. You know, like my goal is not to make content for 12-year-olds, but I'm getting a lot of 12-year-olds, and it's not like I'm pushing them away. I'm like entertaining it because, like, um, what do they call it? Hello, 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 hi, 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 hi. You're gonna get timed out if you keep sending hi. I'm just looking out for you. Sorry, buddy. I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you. Hi, Jonathan. Okay. Um, I'm scared. Are you AI? No. No, I'm not. Okay, you clock in, Riley. Um, I also need to practice my presentation with you guys. Good luck, Riley. I'm a bot. I don't think bots are as what's the word? I don't want to say emotional. You're not emotional. You're like, I don't know what the word is. I can't think of it. Reactive, maybe? Yes. Yep. Time has been going so fast. I'm trying to find a way to be more present, but it's so hard to be more present. Like, time just keeps moving, you know? And it just like doesn't stop. Sorry, I'm like eavesdropping right now. Like Venus and Mars. We're like different stars. Yeah, Impractical Jokers. How do you stay present? Do you like do anything? Do you meditate? I used to be really into meditation. Like, I would meditate every single morning. And honestly, that was like the best period of my life. Like, mentally, mental health wise, I was like doing so good when I was meditating. And I really want to get back into it because it's like, it's so nice when you're like really in tune with yourself. You know how you're feeling, you can like control your emotions and your reactions. Um, May 26th. But yeah, that is the look for the makeup. I keep myself busy even when I'm not working. Yeah, I know. That's what we all do. And it's really bad. It's really not healthy. Like, we need to. Like, I remember growing up, I'd be bored. I would tell my mom, Mom, I'm bored. She would tell me, you need to be bored. Like, this is how you find new hobbies, you learn things. And, like, I can't remember the last time I was bored. Like, I'm never bored. I always have, like, something on my mind or something I need to work on or something I'm working towards. And it's like, I'm just never bored anymore. and that's really bad. You feel me? Can you guys hear me? Is this mic, is if it's here, is that okay? Yeah, I go to Lebanon every summer. We're gonna do a bun. Should we do bun or ponytail? No, let's do bun. Can you guys hear my grandma? I really hope you can't. I don't know why she's like right outside of my bedroom. Like, what are you doing, bestie? What are you doing, bestie? We're like Venus and Mars. You know, Maria, it's actually comical how many people say that. Hey, Gnath, nice to see you, guy. Nice to see you, my man. How are you? Here's the thing, Jonathan. I mean, Impractical Jokers. It's really not complicated, but it takes effort. And I think the effort is what makes it look complicated because you need to take the time for it and you need to like set a routine. Like, it's really not complicated. You just need to try, you know? Hi, James. I'm good. How are you, girly pop? I want my presentation to be over. Can you tell me if my hair is good? Good? Try to spend less time online, you'll see. Yeah. I am trying to, like, I'm trying to post and not scroll. And yeah, that's the end of my sentence. Okay. This is the look for the day. What am I supposed to wear this shirt with? Like, what pants? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But for now, let's practice my presentation. Ooh, I think I'm gonna wear these earrings. Should we go all out today? I think we should. You just do meditate or gym too? I do both, yes. No, it's too much with the necklace. Maria is nice. She's just, she's really sarcastic, and people don't get that. So sarcastic people can really come off as rude, and I say that because I'm also very sarcastic. But you know, you just need to like know when to make the jokes, you know, and who to make them to. Um, Attending some type of gala? No, just going to class. You're Okay. Now let's practice the presentation. So it only should be 5 minutes. Like at 5 minutes, she's gonna cut me off. And then I need to ask questions. And then the teacher is gonna like test me. I'm sarcastic too, yeah. Did you put any makeup on? I did. Yeah, I know you're different in real life, Maria. I get you. That's why I love you so much. It's because I understand you. I understand how you think. No, we can't donate, but thank you so much for the thought. Okay, are we ready? I go to the University of Michigan. Okay, ready? Oh, let me open it on PowerPoint actually. All right, here we go. Wait, I honestly I'm gonna read, like I have notes that I'm gonna read while, so I don't know how I should present this because okay. Here, let's see if this works. I've been to one game. I'm not really into football. Okay. Cultural beliefs and mental health. The Lebanese experience at home and abroad. I know you can't see, but like, I don't know how else to present. This is what I'm gonna say. This presentation explores how Lebanese cultural. I can't take myself seriously. Okay. This presentation explores how Lebanese cultural and religious beliefs shape attitudes towards mental health both in Lebanon and in diaspora communities. I've seen firsthand how cultural beliefs influence whether people feel comfortable seeking help. So why this topic matters, by Maria. In many Lebanese communities, mental illness isn't always viewed as a medical issue. It's often seen as a personal weakness or even a test from God. Because of that, people tend to keep struggles private or turn to family and religious leaders instead of therapy. Single presentation. Understanding those beliefs is really important if you want to make care more accessible. And here on the slide, it's a picture of Lebanese food. So here's how I try to do it. I try whenever I have presentations to do really heavy makeup and put really fun pictures on so that people are distracted and and they don't really like pay attention to the content. So they don't ask me hard questions. Findings in Lebanon. Research shows the scale of the problem. One study found that about 26% of Lebanese adults have experienced a diagnosable disorder, but treatment rates were extremely low. During the recent economic crisis, another study reported surges in anxiety and depression, with many people unable to afford or access help. Even healthcare providers sometimes hold stigmatizing views, which discourages patients from coming forward. BMC showed that this study analyzed why so few people in Lebanon get mental health treatment. I found major barriers including stigma, fear of being judged or shamed, cost and lack of insurance, limited availability of services, low mental health literacy, which means people don't always recognize symptoms as treatable. So even when people want help, they often can't access it or are afraid to be seen doing so. Trauma and refugees. Lebanon's history of war and displacement adds another layer. The 2024 Frontiers in Psychiatry paper described how decades of crises left long-lasting psychological effects. Another team studied Syrian refugee children living in informal settlements and found high rates of anxiety and depression. These findings remind us that collective trauma shapes the mental health. Whoa, my eyes just crossed. Mental health climate for everyone living there. Gender and family. Gender and family expectations play a big role. Gender roles are very traditional in Lebanon, but even women often feel like they need to be emotionally strong for their families, and talking about mental health illness can be seen as shameful. Religion can bring hope, but it can also reinforce stigma when mental health is viewed as a spiritual failure instead of something treatable. So, Lebanese abroad. Among Lebanese communities in the US or Canada, stigma doesn't just disappear. I've noticed that younger people who grew up in Western views of therapy are more open to it, while older relatives still prefer to pray it away. And this creates an interesting clash of values with families. Reducing oh shit, I didn't time myself. This has to be under 5 minutes. There are efforts to change this narrative. Lebanon's national mental health program and newer campaigns try to educate the public and train providers. Some programs now partner with religious leaders or schools, so conversations about mental health feel more familiar and less threatening. Discussion. This is what I'm going to ask. In cultures where family reputation matters, how can therapists build trust and confidentiality with clients who fear judgment? Is that a good question? I think so. And then the other one is, can religion help reduce stigma or make it worse? That's a really good question. So I'm gonna like have those like slides. I'm gonna put it in like present mode. And like all this stuff that I have written down about what to say, I have it like on my phone. So I'm gonna read off my phone, which is kind of bad, but at least I'm saying like quality stuff, you know? And I did this yesterday at 10 p.m. at the bar while drinking a Prosecco. I felt very demure. And it's at 11:30. Is this a formal presentation? I don't know what you mean by formal, but like, yeah, I'm gonna stand in front of the class and I'll be like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna talk to you about reducing stigma. And yeah. Isn't it crazy that I don't know if anyone in my class knows that? Like, what if someone in my class posts on, like, follows me or, like, watches my streams? That's so embarrassing. Did I eat today? No, not yet. Not yet. But do you guys like my presentation? Is it good? Not completely whitewashed, just a little bit. What if it's a professor that follows me? Honestly, like, go me, I guess. Thanks, guys. Thank you. No, I literally, because I'm a psych major, I literally have 2 boys in my class. Like, it's all girls. Because, like, what kind of, I don't know. And yeah, I have like, oh shit, did I put the references in? Yeah. And at the end, I'm going to be like, and these are my references. And usually, like, whenever people are like, these are my references, that's like code for like, it's time for you to start clapping. And these are my references, and thank you very much. I'm studying psychology. I graduate in May. I have... Why is my grandma yelling on the phone right now? Okay. I think I'm going to end the live here, guys. It was a good talk. Tomorrow's what, Friday? Maybe I'll go live tomorrow, too. Okay. So wish me luck. This presentation is only 2% of my grade, so it doesn't matter. But like, people need to remember me. You're my grandma. There's a girls and majority in psychology. Yeah, yeah, big time. Okay, I'm gonna go help my grandma. I feel bad for her. She's like talking to the robot on the phone. She thinks it's a real person. She's yelling at her. Okay.